Yeah, you do some things different as well now, right? Because certainly people look to mindset, they look to diet, they look to practice and exercise and regime and what have you. But you also integrate other things, like you use BEMER as well.
The BEMER.
Yeah, tell us about that.
The BEMER, I was introduced to the BEMER in 2016 by a guy named Monty Gass. And I kept straining my I strained my hamstring. It was right before the Olympic trials. And was in his late 70s then, I think, or I don't know, but he was running, doing things. He told me about the BEMER, and I put the BEMER, I was using it for about 2 weeks. And then I came back sprinting, and they're like, wait a minute, didn't you just pull your hamstring? I was like, I did. They're like, no, you look really good coming out the blocks. And I'm like, I know, like, how? And I'm like, the BEMER. And I know every time I get on the BEMER, because people know me as Miki the BEMER. You talk about the stupid BEMER. I'm like, I know, because I'm serious about the BEMER. They're like, how you got so much energy? The BEMER.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, what is, like, no, you just sit on it. It's a mat. You don't feel anything. But all I know is my hand, anytime when I use it for recovery or if there's an injury, it gets better. So I made the Olympics team, the trials that year, but it was too much too soon for the Olympics trials looking back. But I was literally the first one out the blocks for 30 meters in that heat. And then I straightened it again. But it was really 3 weeks before. So
that's unreal.
That's an incredible recovery.
Yeah, and I'm sprinting. I'm not
usually
jogging.
Take forever.
Forever. That's what I'm like. I know why. If I had 2 months, I know I would have had way more, but it was so soon. But I could still move. That's why I was like, wait, I don't know what the thing is, but I love it. And when I go to sleep, when I use it to sleep, I'm sleep immediately. I feel the difference. And it's like, it's an inexplainable feeling too, because you don't feel anything when you're sitting on it or when you're laying on it or when you're using it, but something happens in there and I get it. If you know, you know. That's when some of my friends, he's like, Miki, everybody needs a BEMER. I said, I told you, Victory, because he bought a BEMER. He's like, I get it. I was like, I don't know, you have to get it. And then he got one. He was like, okay, I get it. Everybody needs a BEMER. And I use it now in my daily life. I still train though. I still work out. I still train. The other day I did 21 one-arm push-ups. They're like, what?
I saw.
Right, you saw?
Yeah.
I didn't know I could do that because I'm on the BEMER.
Yeah. There you go.
I don't even lift weights anymore. I really, not like that. Not like I'm 4 times a week or I'm running. I maybe like 2 or 3, but not like I used to.
Yeah.
And,
that's amazing.
It's been a part of my lifestyle, like in the past, since 2016 till now. And now that I have a BEMER, a real BEMER, like I have mine.
Yeah.
You're gonna be doing one-arm push-ups at 85, Miki. I have no doubt.
At least one.
I have no doubt.
I think so too.
Well, I love it. It's interesting when you say like you don't feel it. I mean, as I sit here right now, I don't feel my blood flow.
Right.
Right. So it's not something that you feel anyway.
Yeah.
So but we know the science shows, right, that it improves it right down at that microcirculatory level. The blood flow is improving, and that helps us to heal and to recover and to do better and to sleep well and all that good stuff. Yeah,
sleeping is major for me. And sometimes I won't get on it. And I do know how it's like drinking water when you know you need to drink water and then you don't drink it sometimes, but it's right there. Yeah. I do that sometimes with the BEMER. I'm not going to lie. But I know when I don't use it and when I use it, like, why did I not use it? Like, I don't know, but I've done that certain times. And I'm like, I love the BEMER. I do. And every time when someone gets on it, they're like, oh, wait a minute. Like my uncle, he has really bad hands. And so I'm like, okay, just sit here. I just wrapped his arm with the BEMER pad and just sat there and he's just talking. And then I put it on for like 15 minutes. And then later he's like, wait a minute. He's like, my hands don't hurt. I'm doing this, but they normally hurt. But I didn't feel it. He didn't even know what to do. Cause I'm like, I told you, you'll just be sitting there and notice like, oh, it's not, people want to feel like a sensation, like when you use a TENS machine, like it's gonna pulsate. No, it's not gonna do anything. But you're gonna notice something. They're like, okay, but people want to feel something just to think they're feeling it to get, even if it's a placebo effect, like the muscles jumping. Like, no, you don't. It's not that.
It's just the real deal. The body just performs better with BEMER.
It does. It really does. So would you say high school students will use the BEMER too?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, as long as you're 18 and above for the FDA Class 2 clearance is 18 and above. Yeah. So as long as they're 18. Seniors, I
got my senior. I just want to make sure that.
Yeah, absolutely.